here to fill in the blanks to create true statements. Okay, so as a brief reminder, let's remind ourselves of what the log rules are so that we can apply them correctly. So the log rules, and conveniently they're going to be in the order that they're actually going to be applied here. Put them over here in green is that regardless of the base, I'll just write log of AB is equal to log of A plus log of B. So in other words, the logarithm of a product becomes the sum of logs. Then the log of a quotient of A over B is going to be the difference of the logs. So log A minus log B. And finally, log of a power of log A to the power of B is going to be equal to bloga. The exponent kind of gets pulled out in front. That exponentiation turns into multiplication under logarithm rules. In class we proved these, but here we're just going to apply them to a particular problem. So in problem number 1, it said log base 2 of 5 plus log base 2 of blank has to be equal to log base 2 of 35. So notice that 35 is equal to 5 times 7. We already have a 5 from here, and so the two numbers that multiply to be 35 are 5 and 7. So the two different logarithms we're going to add together are going to be 5 and 7. Because log base 2 of 5 plus log base 2 of 7 will be log base 2 of the product of those, which is 35. Next, log base 5 of 3 minus log base 5 of 7. This one's going to be an application of the second rule here going backwards. We have subtraction occurring, so when we combine the logarithms, that's going to become a quotient or a division. So inside of the blank here, we're just going to put 3/7, the fraction 3/7. And in the last example, we have log base 3 of 49, and that's going to be equal to 2 log base 3 of some unknown thing, some blank. So here we're going to note that 49 is the same as 7 to the power of 2. So the 2 would pull out in front by the third rule, leaving us with log base 3 of just that base of the exponential, and that means that 7 is going to go into the blank there. Okay, so let this sink in for a moment. Maybe copy down the logarithm rules we have over here in green, and then pause the video and see if you can do these problems on your own. Assuming you sat down, gave it a shot there. Look at number 1. It says log base 5 of 3 plus log base 5 of 7. So we're adding logarithms, and if you add logarithms, it becomes the product. So there's going to be a 21 in the slot right there in that blank, because that's 7 times 3. Next one, notice on the right hand side it says log base 2 of 5 over 9. So this is going to be the difference of two logarithms, the first one, the top one, which is 5, subtracted by the bottom one, which must be a 9. So I'm going to put a 9 in that slot right there. Then in the third example we have log base 7 of 8, and we need to write that as something times log base 7 of 2. So I'm going to take that 8 and rewrite it as a power of 2. 8 is 2 to the power of 3. And since 3 is the exponent, if we pull that out in front, that means in that red box we must need the number 3.